Hey Top Gun, I'm sitting here outside this school where I just took my kids to, and I'm just waiting for the headmaster to appear because she wanted to have a talk with me, and I do believe this is again about the misbehavior of my twins. But so nonetheless, while I'm sitting here in my car waiting for her to appear, I just thought that, I've been dwelling on my recent investments into my self-education, and I've been trying to calculate all the expenses that I made. I recently bought several books, several business books. One of them you have already seen on my videos. This is Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I've also bought a number of other business books and my industry-related books. And I have also invested in a couple of online courses, and I paid a few online tools that are not related to my industry and to my business, I mean my IT business, but I just felt that they are worth investing into, and I gave it a go and I invested into them, and now I'm dwelling on the thoughts on whether these tools and these courses were not like too expensive, because I bought them from someone outside of my country, and in my country the living standards are a little bit lower, a little bit 5 times lower than those in, for example, in the United States. But then, I haven't felt so good in years. I have finished my, I have graduated university and finished my studies there in 2009. That is 10 years ago. And after that, I have not really invested a single dime into my education. Everything of course, I did some online courses, but those were free courses from LinkedIn. When you buy LinkedIn Sales Navigator, they also offer all sorts of courses that you can take for free, and these were the only investments, but those were investments in terms of time that I made into my self-education. So fast forward, I just realized that, and everything else I just got from my experience, like literally everything else. The way I talk to clients, the way I find the clients, the way I everything that I learned, including all the hard skills like SEO and marketing and some content tips and content creation. Everything else was by self-educating myself, by finding some free resources. So I never really invested a single dime into my education, and now I did. And it feels good. It feels good when you do something for yourself and you do not regret it, because this is something that will stay with you. Everything that you invest into things, into material things, I mean, even in your clothes, into everything that you have material, including devices, tech devices, everything that you might need for your work and for your development, it will go away. It will go away. It might go away. Expensive things might get stolen. Clothes tend to wear out, but knowledge doesn't. And for most people, they end their education as soon as they graduate either high school or college or university. In my case, I get a master's degree in telecommunications, and for most people that's the end of their education, whilst I deem that it should be the beginning of it. I've been focused on other things during all those years, but self-education never stops, and it pays back. Every investment that you make in your mind pays back, because it doesn't go away. Like, I'm a great advocate for investing into even into your physical appearance. I mean, in your looks. I haven't invested a dime in my looks, to be honest, but I'm planning to do so. I don't know, maybe in the course of the next 10 or 20 years, I don't know. I still haven't invested a dime into my looks, and I just don't focus on it much. But even if I did, our looks tend to vanish. And everything that you invest in, for example, women, when you're doing your nails, or when you put on your makeup, or when you color your hair, you will have to do it over and over again. This is something that has to be repeated over and over again. And when you invest in your, so this is in terms of a body, and even if you invest in your health too tend not to long to last. And when you invest in your mind, unless you have some like severe mind issues, severe mental disabilities that come with age, unless you experience that, God save you, everything that you have invested in your mind will stay with you till your deathbed. Everything, all the memories, all the knowledge, useless. It might be useless or it might be useful, but it will stay with you throughout your life. And I dearly and deeply, I wish you from the bottom of my heart that you will find your way of self-educating, because not everyone can invest like real money in your education, in courses, in coaches, in consultants, but mostly in coaches, because consultants, they do the work for you, and coaches, they stimulate you to do the work yourself. And this way you will learn more than when someone else doing the work for you, right? So not everyone has the money to invest into this type of education, but there are lots of free resources out there in the web, like I'm always saying. And there are also affordable resources that you can afford to buy, even if it does seem a big investment for some countries. Like investment of $100 seems a lot, and even from some people in the developed countries it seems a lot, because not everyone is at the higher financial level. Some people struggle financially all their lives, and yes, but there you might find a way. And if there is a question of either spending your money on new piece of clothes, or on self-educating yourself with some online courses that you feel that you need, not just you throw money on every course that you see, I would vote for the courses, or for any type of other of mind advance, because like I already said, it will stay with you. It will stay with you. And as to clothes, for example, as to any investments into our physical appearance, we do it all our lives, right? And you will have the necessity of doing so, so you'll do it anyway. And in terms of mind, not everybody thinks that this is a first, that this is a necessity, whilst it is. So yeah, this is what I wanted to tell you, and this is I wanted to share just with you my experience, because for like I said, for 10 years I haven't invested in a single dime into a pet education of myself, into a pet advancement of myself, and upgrading myself, and now I did. And instead of regretting spending my money, because some of the books I bought were not like worth buying, but I could not know it until I bought them, I still don't regret it. I'm very happy. It's an entirely superficial feeling when you feel that this is good for you, and that you deserve this. You deserve self-advancement. You deserve self-improvement. You deserve something that will make you better, because we are here to become better spiritually, mindfully, and with our bodies. And yes, this is what I wanted to tell you. Don't regret investing into yourself. This is something that will stay with you throughout your life, and will help you to achieve your further goals that will help not only you, but the people who surround you and whom you love, your family, your friends, your connections, because when you help yourself, you will be able to help more people than you would have otherwise helped. because you're stronger, you're better, and you can help other people become stronger and better. Have a great day and see you soon. Bye.